hello. How is everybody? Just setting up a run right now. John Deere man, welcome. As always, thanks for coming up and check out the stream. Second official Farming Simulator stream. How's the audio sound? Good so far? Let me know if the tractor's too loud. Hey, okay, used mods in the house. How are you today? Set up. Before we get this course set up, we're gonna start planting some sunflowers in this field. Alright, that's good. Yeah, it might be the tractor. I'm gonna bring it down now that you say that. Alright. The voice sound good for the most part though? It might be the headset itself. I played around with the volume and stuff, but overall I'm doing good. We're gonna plant some oats. This dialed in. Seems to change every time. There we go. You know what? Let me bring my mic up as well. There, raise the mic volume. That should hopefully be a little bit better. Donna, welcome. So tonight we're just planting. Last time we cultivated and put down anhydrous in a bunch of the fields we have, and today we're going to be planting sunflowers, corn, and oat and soybean. Let's see if I can not get stuck this time. And again guys, I apologize. This is my second official Farming Simulator stream, so I'm still working out the kinks. I'm getting used to doing this. Everybody off to a good week overall though. Pretty smooth for the most part. Don't do that. There we go. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, man. You got some solid mods. I keep seeing some of the new ones come up. I just saw the Simpsons car was in there. I believe it was, yeah, it was under OK Used. With the old Simpson car. I have to give that a try out one of these days. Still gotta get used to making these wide turns. You guys are about to witness the worst driver in farming sim, just a heads up. I have struggled with the larger equipment lately. You did, John Deere man? Did you do it in bushels or did you do it in liters? Yeah, I've got the truck from you, and I've got a few other things. Not just the truck. But I love that old Chevy. Trying to think now, what was the other one? I know I have a couple. There might be a couple more mods too I have from you. They're just perfect for that small scale farming, looking up in somewhere in Canada. They just fit that small style perfectly. Alright, let's get... Now we got somewhat of a headland to work with. Let's set up the old GPS. Should be right. Should be. Yeah, there we go. There we go, easy peasy. John Deere man, that's pretty impressive. 5 out of the 8 pits. That's gotta be quite a bit. Yeah, I haven't made it through all of them, just because I kind of look for certain things at certain times, but like I said, I've been pretty impressed so far. I've enjoyed it. Like I said, it just fits that small farming vibe so well. Sound still good for everybody? I'm staying just under the yellow over here, so it looks like we're good. Let's see if this one turns smoother than the John Deere did the other night. Yep, there it goes. I don't know why the John Deere, the 9620 just goes all over. Perfect. Yeah, it seems like one week I can have it at 40% with the same tractors and it's fine, and then the next week I've got to crank it up to bring it down. Learning it, playing around with it more. And again, appreciate you guys that have shared the stream and subscribed. It helps the channel out. I do this just mainly for fun, but I enjoy it, so I want other people to be able to enjoy it as well. Then I believe we'll be going out probably about 8 o'clock, and then right after me, MRG will be starting up a stream over on his channel, so feel free to check that out right after, guys. What's everyone's favorite style of farming? Me personally, I like dairy. Actually just starting with Seneca Valley, starting a hog farm. Gonna give that a try. Hey Donna, how are you? Oh, don't do it, don't do it. There it goes, there it goes. Freaking out, and we're good. Getting a little squirrely. I see that, Donna. I've seen you in FSGs, and I'm trying to think where else. I've seen you in another stream as well. But I'm glad you're here, and welcome. John Deere, that sounds right, man. They're usually about 500,000, if not 1,000,000 liters each a pit, so that's quite a bit to harvest. Hey, nothing wrong with wheat and barley, especially if you're on a map that it's a commodity. I just played, I'm trying to think of the map I just played the other day. Tobacco was the big thing. That was an interesting crop. My other tractor should be pretty close to being done. That other field, I'd hope. Then again, this is a beast that we get on this field. Yeah, usually, like I said, it's small dairy. If you guys haven't checked it out, I did a 8,000 plus cow dairy farm on Nebraska lands for about, I'd say, a solid 4 months of playing it. Well over 1,000 hours. It took about an hour to do the feeding every morning when I signed onto the game, so I finally let that series come to an end. Donna, I'm thinking about it, but my silage is a little different just because I have a fermentation silo, so it's pretty easy to just mow up the hay and drop it in the silo. We will be harvesting oat, soybeans, corn, sunflower this cycle. I may keep this map going on streams unless I get recommendations to try out a different map. Oh, didn't make it. Didn't make it. That's the only downfall of the articulating tractors. You gotta turn it just right. There we go. I do not have a TMR silo. I had one when I started this map, and I don't know where it went. And I don't really need it because I just got beef, so I'm just giving them silage. And that seems to hold me over for now, so. Like I said, I want to get the corn, dry it, sell that for income. The straw, we'll see what we can do with it. Oats will definitely sell, Sunflowers will go to market, but not till probably winter. I have not tried No Man's Land yet. Really, anything with survival, I haven't really touched. I would say Wilmania Forest, however you pronounce it. I did try. I'm currently logging on it and trying to build the farm from scratch, but FSG just keeps putting out new maps, so I get hooked on that and then working from there. It's all good, RZ. I was right at 6:30. John Deere man was ready to go. But yeah, I think I've got 200 beef on this farm. I'm losing track. I got 4 or 5 farms running right now. Then I have a multiplayer with FSG's server, and then I have another one with a group of friends on Medicine Creek. So starting to get to the point where I'm losing track of what farm's what now. And then, oh yeah, I've got somewhere in Canada which has 10 cows right now. I'm just going to finish up this last little piece down here. Then oat will be planted. And don't you go crazy. Don't you go crazy. There it goes. I think it's just the weights in the front. Yeah, I think it's the weights in the front. I haven't played Bucks County yet. I have one of my FS19 friends plays Bucks County. He actually did a series on it. Coleman Gaming, you guys should check him out too if you haven't. But he did Bucks County. It looks nice. I just, like I said, there's just so many maps that came out at once that they just consume you. Donna, I have a mix. So KMN Modding and Carl Farms have released a couple versions of different case tractors, and one right here, as you can see, the other one's on the other planter, I really enjoy. So as far as modern equipment, I feel like that's the best out there right now. But we have everything. We have a Fent. The only thing we don't have over there is a JCB and a Challenger. Alright, almost done this field, and then we're going to run over and check on the other worker. I have not got an alert, which makes me nervous. Then we want to pull up the map here. We're going to go do these 3 fields right there. And my worker is almost done. Sorry for that if you guys heard me cough. Argsy, when is your next stream? By the way, Argsy did his first stream, everybody. I was grocery shopping and I got the alert. Alright. Change to soybeans. Holy cow. Don't know. One of my wires going done? Oh boy, we have a breakdown. Why is that not folding? Alright, well then. I think that'll be the only time the missus decided that's when she wanted to go shopping. Literally 5 minutes after we got out the door is when the alert hit. So I did open you up at the grocery store on the phone. I couldn't hear you, but I could at least watch it for a little bit. One more, right? Yep. Yeah, I do, but for some reason it's not. So weird. Oh, there it goes. Apparently you gotta give the throttle to it when you wanna bring it up. Now that I'm here, we're gonna bring it back down. That was odd. Yeah, thanks for stopping in. Like I said, I appreciate the share and appreciate the equipment from OK Used Mods. I've loved it so far. Alright, let's get out of this one. Skip a row. And head over to this guy. Just got done. I don't understand. Yeah, he planted it all. Some weird stuff going on tonight. That was quite odd. Yeah, I agree, RZ. It looked like it was just taking its time to slowly crank up. Evening, Nikos. And Donna, I live in the northeast United States. I'm almost in Canada. Literally, I don't think I can go any further without stepping into Canada. Okay, speaking of slow, this one is extremely slow when you unfold it. I watched Clutch try to do this the other night and it gave me a good chuckle. Donna, what about you? Are you from the States? Across the pond? Down under? I have not played Midwestern Horizon in a long time. I'd have to find it. I think I still have a copy of it. I just have to find it first. How's this tractor wise for sound, guys? Virginia. Wasn't it just like 50 degrees there today? Tour of the farm. I think we can do that. I think that's a possibility. You want me to fly over it, or do you want me to run through it? Let's get back on track. It only goes 9 miles per hour, this. Huh. We don't need that up anymore. Now that we know what the issue is. See, I wear shorts most days anyway, but it's still like 15, 20 degrees Fahrenheit out. Hey, Mighty Mike, welcome to the party. Can we technically call this a party, being that it's Tuesday? Don't know about that. There we go. See, this one's so much easier to turn and make those corners. I believe it. I was in Virginia for a little while. I was in the Navy at one point. So I spent some time in Dam Neck and Virginia Beach. It's just drastic weather in the winter. Grizzly Games, welcome as I drive off onto the road. Like I told you, worst driver in Farm Simulator. I think that needs to be my new caption title. John Deere, man, it's funny you say that, because literally the other day, I played FIFA with some friends. We were playing, I think, it might have been in Scotland actually, but we were playing, no, it was with Irish teams. And every game we played, it was downpouring. Planting some sunflowers. Then we're going to plant some corn. We got alfalfa almost ready to go. Do some alfalfa silage. Alright. You know what time it is. GPS. Oh, that's 180. What? That's not right. That's right. There we go. Oh, that was offset me. Oh well. A little overlap. Grizzly, this is actually a farming agency version. Alien Jim put it out. Scroft had shared it in one of his videos. So it's got all the Maize Plus extensions, CCM. The GPS is a good thing to know. It can be, for some reason it's a little fidgety, but I think it's actually this planner. I'm going to try offsetting it. There we go. Yeah, so it's, no, still doesn't want to. We're just going to clear it, I think. I mean, it doesn't look right, but it's actually getting it. Oh man, more rain. You guys are getting rain, I'm getting snow. Donna's getting sunshine. I think that is what it does, Mike. I feel like that's what throws it off. They don't like to mix equipment in Farming Center 19. I mean, it's working. It bugs me that those lines aren't correct. And we're gonna stop for a second. I want to move this guy. Oh, look at this. Is he gonna fold up on his own? He is. Well. Wait for this to unfold. Whoops. So different when you have to look at multiple screens and try to play this. There we go. Get it going. There she goes. Alright. Let's run over here. Donna, you wanted a tour? Here you go. We'll do this right now. Here's the house. It's got 2 lifts in it. The truck, NMC, technically GMC. Beef cattle, 200. That guy's helping himself, so I don't know what he's doing. Grain silos. There is a corn dryer in there, thanks to JS mapping. Hay barn. A couple more toys. Anhydrous. We got seeds, lime, fertilizer. Sorry, grain dryer is over here. Here's a grain dryer. That's just multi-fruit over there. And a couple more toys. Another TLX, because why not, right? CCM mill. You guys probably recognize this. CNH moddings. FSG used it a little bit. Got a sprayer. New Holland. Got the Fent. A couple more John Deere's. T9. I don't know why I put the T9. I don't really use it. And off we go. I took out the houses and the buildings that were originally there, the shed and everything. But, yeah, and the fences, Grizzly. I took the fences out because those fences, for some reason with course play, just do not work well, no matter what you do. You could tell course play to stay away from them and it'd still run into them. So you have to go into Giants Editor a little bit to pull things out, but other than that, the rest of the stuff is all them. So there is a mod out there called Object Hider. The issue with that, when you have somebody like with this lone oak map where the houses have so much detail, when you go to remove the house, it actually leaves the light fixtures, the windows, everything floating in the air, and then you can't remove it. So my recommendation is to go into Giants Editor, find the transform group, and then remove just that part of the transform group that you want to get rid of. For example, the house, the cow barn, the maintenance shed I got rid of as well. I don't really need that. Once you get in there, it all starts to click. I've been trying to build a map for the last month and a half, almost 2 months now. It's not going well. Nikos, I actually grew up not probably 3 hours from Saratoga, but I actually live all the way up in the northeast now. Getting pretty close. So I was close to Canada where I was before, but now I'm like right into Canada in the Atlantic Ocean. Yeah, I'm working on a Grizzly. It took me forever to get the terrain. I use real terrain in it and everything. So, trying to get the roads and getting it leveled to make the roads look decent. And I just started trying to put fields in, but that's where I'm struggling with the foliage and the deco. And also welcome Nate. Did you have a spicy chicken today? I'm US. I'm way up in the great northeast is what we'll call it. Timber country. I mean, I've got cities near me, but it's pretty rural. Lots of golf courses though. when the weather's nice. We'll have snow for another 2 months up here though. But yeah, back to Nikos with the Saratoga thing. We traveled a lot there for soccer, club soccer. Coached and played, and that was usually one of the main places for big tournaments, scouting events. That is true, Nate. We literally have a row for truckers that is all. It's like a Wendy's, Taco Bell, KFC, Dairy Queen, Burger King, McDonald's. I think I already said. Little Caesars. Used to be a Pizza Hut. I forget Applebee's. They're just all in one area. It's literally like I'm trying to think of the map for Farming Simulator that has just that one town of fast food in it. We're actually making pretty good time. I think we literally might be getting done all the fields right when MRG's stream starts. I'm gonna take a drink. It's not brown water, it's just sparkling water, everybody. Whoa, 6 likes. Only 7 people in here, that's pretty impressive. Oh, worker's still going. That's a good thing. I always get worried about him. Oh, sorry, it's not sparkling water. Seltzer. Good catch, Grizzly. Good catch. Yeah, it's not. It's seltzer water. Flavored seltzer water. I usually put some Tito's in it on the weekends, or Tuesday. Mapes, I've actually never hit the horn on these tractors, so I could not tell you. I thought my steering wheel did, but it doesn't. It does not honk. Okay, I'm gonna close that. Bugs me those lines are off, but it's working. It's going right where it's supposed to. There we go. What are some of the things you guys like to see in streams for Farming Simulator? I might try to do some American Truck Simulator again soon. That was one of my first streams I ever did. Got a speeding ticket. Missed the exit 3 times. Not really a game to play with chat compared to Farm Simulator where you kind of get these breaks. That house was 400,000. In-game cash. Real life, no clue. Probably a lot more, especially in Vermont or Maine. Alright, one last swing. And we'll go check on the worker. Why is slow mode on? Hey, look at that, just in time. I knew he'd be done. So I'll finish this up and then we'll go hop over and see him. Move him to the other field. I cannot believe I've not used that many seeds. This soil is perfect. Alright, leave this here. Yeah, I do. Oops, I never turned it off. And actually, let's go. We're gonna set this one up. We'll go back in the big rake. I missed a few spots. Oh well. We don't need that anymore. Get this unfolded again. This old beast. Out of width. Lines on. Heading. 90. She goes. There we go. Off and rolling. Shockingly, oat on this map gets a lot of money. So we planted 2 fields of that. We'll have 3 fields of soybean, 3 fields of corn, 2 fields of sunflower. Alright. What is that over there? Cotton? Is that what that is? Never harvested that. Nikos, yes. Golf and skiing up here. Those are the 2 big things. There's so many ski resorts that have amazing golf courses on them up here. See if we make the turn. Yes, we did. Look at that. It only took all night to learn it, but we did it. Finally get that thing to turn. A little off path, but looks like a potato. Sell point right there. No thanks. Oh yeah, there's a big pond on this one, Nate. I might have to show you that. Steady out, steady out. There you go. See, the John Deere would have kept swinging. The 9620. And actually here, we got some time. We're gonna scamper across the fields. Yeah, it's cotton. And I will show you my cabin. Right down here, Nate. Hey, look at this. See? Got the old fish. Oh no. No, it's not gonna let me get it. This is single player. Steady out. Oh. Oh boy. Oh boy, let's see how bad of a... Oh, we're not gonna be able to go any further back. Oh well. They do. So these fields are active, but you get hit points in them when you drive it in through them. Just like the older version, Mike. You'll actually get that weird like boundary contact hit point. But they do grow a bunch of stuff. I just don't know. Yeah, see, like right there it's owned, but there's no field label to it. 'Cause you could go and you could own the outside like that. But the problem is you get to about right here and you start hitting it. Yeah, Nate, it's got everything. Yeah, I mean, I like this map before besides the one fence, but no, it's just a fun map. I mean, like I said, I took a break with it. So many other maps coming out, playing this one, and then seeing it come back up, I had to play it. And it looks like they did a good job touching up some of the finer details of it as well. I will say weeds sprout pretty fast here. I wonder, maybe we should try cotton next time. By that field with it already set to be harvested. I mean, I guess it's kind of ready. I did, Nikos. For some reason, I think it's more a mod on my end. I'm gonna try it without any mods, with like limited mods, so I can control it more. But Uh, I had a very low frame rate. Why are you swinging? Steady out. Steady. There we go. Yeah, I had a frame rate that was hanging like at 16, 17 the whole time. And I only had put in 3 different vehicles so far. But, I mean, that would actually probably be a really good survival style map because the sale prices look good. The amount of land and the value of the land was pretty balanced. And they got gold mining. I'm kind of interested to try that out myself, actually. I've seen a guy do it before, but I've never actually tried to. I'm still trying to master logging with a joystick. We're gonna skip a row. Try to be a little more steady on our turn. There we go. See, so many weeds. I literally just cultivated this field like 2 days before. And it's already fully weeded on 9-day seasons. Unreal. So recently I just, for some of you that are in the FSG Discord, I recently just posted a photo of a hog barn I put together. How to take down some woodland areas and stuff like that, but you're going to be playing that on Seneca Valley. So it'll be a little blooper teaser, I guess is what we can call the video, on Thursday morning my time. And there she goes. Not staying steady. There we go. Almost done the soybean planting. This went faster than I thought, but this thing is big. Alright. I mean, the amount of detail on this is pretty impressive. I mean, is that light? Literally get the screw threads on it? T-Man, how's it going? How's life down in the south? Glad you could make it. Glad you also got that helo working in your map. Flying that thing around. We just gotta find you the campfire. See if we see the other one. Nope. It's over the hill. Oh boy, the diner. What did you have for dinner? You're making me hungry already thinking about food now. Hamburger steak. Alrighty. I think we'll just go touch up that one last piece. That we forgot over here. I wish this could plant corn. And there we go. So we just got corn left to plant on the other two. That's all good, T-Man. Stood sharp. There, come on. Start folding. There we go. It's just so delayed. You're right, Argsy. I never realized that before. Because I usually have course play on with this. It's just very delayed. Ah, look how many weeds have popped right back up. That could be an issue. Cruising right along. Like I said, we're going to be done just in time for MRG's stream. It's going to work out perfect. It's all good, T-Man. Earlier in the chat we were talking about how I have like a restaurant row down the street, kinda. That has everything from McDonald's to Dairy Queen to Burger King, Wendy's, Little Caesars, Applebee's. I was seeing that, Argsy, that it is very like timed and... Oh, did I not plant that field? Yeah, that's sunflower. Right? Oh. Oh no. I'll have to go back and look. Might have just planted the wrong stuff. Yep. That's no good. I think we just planted sunflower, sunflower, sunflower. Oh well. You guys get a little bit of a view of the barnyard. Oop, no hit point there. That's good. And we'll leave that there. This guy's got to be getting down on seeds. Yep, we're gonna have to change that after. Yeah, ours is like a trucking route, T-Man, that goes through the town. But it's literally all fast food places, and then you have Walmart. And Home Depot, sorry. Home Depot's there now too. There was a fence line there at one point, and I removed it in Giants Editor because Courseplay always found a way to get tangled up in it. I thought I had changed this planner over to corn, but I did not. So off the camera, I'll probably strip this all up and turn it into corn. We have a Popeyes, not on that road, but it's like 20 minutes south of me. They're not good though. I think I've gone there twice. Once they gave me the complete wrong order, told me it was correct, and then the other time it was not great. Giants Editor is trying to think of the best way to word this. It's very intimidating when you start, and then you start to learn how things work. I still don't know a lot of the things in there, but some of the mappers and modders have posted tutorials on it. But it's just an editor program that goes off of different coding and structure. Oh, and Applebee's, they're okay. They're more like you get done golfing and the country club's kitchen isn't open, you go to Applebee's. That's kind of what they're like. Best way I can describe it. What is this guy doing? Giants Editor you have to download from Giants themselves, and then from there you will open the map through an i3D file, and that will give you all the transform groups listed in it, and then you can go through and take them out. But it's important to know what those transform groups mean, which Giants has a whole book on it. Trust me, I've tried to go through it and read it. It's not easy. But yeah, if you don't really know what you're doing, I wouldn't recommend pulling it out. It's kind of like the XML, so you don't want to play with it too much. I actually have a few farming friends that do know that I play this and post videos on it, and they get a good chuckle out of it. They tell me at any time I can go work on the farm with them if I want to really farm. I need to get a bigger planter. Alright, skipping rows. And I think we're gonna take over for this guy because he just does not look efficient. Hey Jake, welcome. Argsy, I get grief from the missus all the time just for being on this. When she started seeing that I was posting videos, I wish I could have took a picture of her face. Well, we're gonna have plenty of sunflowers. There we go. Go like this. Should be able to run it right off. Well, T-Man, it happens. Now, most of the time she's sleeping during the day, so I get away with playing. She is working, Nate. That's why I'm streaming. I don't have to compete with the TV noise in the background. I mean, the weeds popping right back up. I have to spray the field down again. I play it in front of her still. I think she just gets mad when I spend all day on the server. I try to get on ESAB's level sometimes, so I'll be on there for 12 hours farming. Oh, that was bad. That's a bad cut. Alright, now that I messed the planting cycle up, let's go do... Excuse me. Corn. Do a couple headlands. I am not burning through any seed. Fertilizer I knew I wasn't going to go through, but should have went through more seeds than this. Yeah, I'll hopefully be able to play RZ. I had fun. Besides the combine rocking like it was. I don't know why. I think it's just that model with the header. There we go. Get one header done. Yeah, when I saw your video come out, I actually kind of was waiting for that point to pop up. And I was hoping you kind of like sped through it. Just in case, but yeah, it was pretty funny. Oh, here we go. That looks better. Heading. There we go. That looks much better. I don't know why I didn't do that the first 2 times. Yeah, it was subtle enough where we didn't really see it. Somebody would have to really dissect it and look at it to see it, I think, because you had your watermark near it. So it kind of covered it up anyway. But it was still funny. This is the first time I used those Krone balers too. Kinda liked them. I just feel like, I don't know. For the most part I enjoy the small machinery. It's just boring to use on a streamlines because I don't think nobody wants to watch me drive around a little 6-meter plow for 2 hours. But I think if I do a larger map again, I'll do the Krone. I might actually put the Krone on here. Whoops. Taking off again. Yeah, I like how it puts the 3 of them together, and then you can have them rotated by the way they come off. And it sets them up nice and easy for pickup. If you're not using autoloader, that's actually pretty helpful for those larger pickup dollies. There we go. Swing it. Probably go for another 7 minutes. Don't forget, tomorrow night, guys, FSG has a stream. I believe he's still doing it. I haven't seen a notification though, but that could be YouTube. And then Argsy will be streaming Saturday morning, which I believe is Saturday evening for you, Argsy, or is that, how's that work? So if you're Sunday morning, 7 p.m. Whoops, I just missed that whole lane. There we go. Yeah, John did say something about corn silage. That should be pretty fun. I actually kind of like harvest like that, especially when you have people with you. It makes multiplayer very enjoyable. We'll have to make sure we have the Steiger in there for the... But we'll have to make sure we have the Steiger for the bunk packing. That thing should climb that pretty well. FSG made it look pretty easy with it the other day. Literally on the hog farm I just made, that was one of the big purchases I made, was the Steiger from Carl Farms. Spent most of the money on that. I think it was $680,000. So I can't believe hardly any corn. That makes sense, RZ. I'm telling you, that thing is a beast. It not only looks good, but it performs extremely well. When I do a frame rate test next to it, I don't get any like lag at all, which is one of the few tractors I can really say that about. That hasn't been like dulled down through ModHub. So I mean, I find ones where your frames will stay at 60, but they're very bland and dull, and then you get ones when they're that detailed, usually it drops your frames at least down to like 40. And that one and this one actually right here too. So this one as well, my frame rate's not affected by it. Planting corn. Yeah, I think that's going to be my next investment on this map. It's going to be a larger planter. Thought we were going to be ahead of schedule, but it's going to work out right on it. And turn it again. Yeah, I wonder if the anhydrous made those weeds pop up like that, or if it's the changes they made to the map that makes the weeds pop up like that. Nikos, have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it as always. I'll hopefully see you on multiplayer soon. I've been slacking on that. Alright, I'll do one more swing and I think that'll do it for us. I gotta figure out why these weeds grow so quick. I have to look at that. There we go. Well, Argsy, what time is it now in New Zealand? So if it's 7, oh, it's 8 o'clock here. You must be 5:30 or 9, no, 6 o'clock in the morning? Or is it 5? No, it can't be that. It's gotta be later than that, right? I need to get my geographical time frames down better than I do. 2 p.m. Wednesday. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense then. You flip. I've never seen it this bad. So I think it's something they added in the texture, T-Man. I think it's a textural thing that was added for the foliage. Alright, folks. That is going to do it for me. Thank you again for coming out, supporting the stream. Saw some of you shared it, liked it, appreciate it. If you want, share it with your friends. There will be a live replay, should be available in like 10-20 minutes. And again, have a good night, good afternoon, good morning to all of you, depending on where you're at. And thank you again. See you guys next time.